Deep in the heart of a dense jungle, where the trees stretched high toward the sky and the rivers flowed swiftly, lived a clever monkey named Covey. Covey was known throughout the jungle for his quick wit and playful nature. He spent his days leaping from tree to tree, snacking on fruits, and playing tricks on the other animals. But despite his mischievous ways, Covey had a good heart and was always ready to help those in need. One day, while Covey was swinging through the trees near the riverbank, he spotted a large crocodile sunbathing on a rock. The crocodile's name was Mamba, and he was feared by most of the jungle animals. With his sharp teeth and powerful jaws, Mamba ruled the river, and few dared to approach him. But Covey, ever curious, decided to get closer. "Good day, Mamba," Covey called down from a branch. "What brings you out of the water today?" Mamba opened one eye and lazily replied, "I'm just enjoying the sun, little monkey." "And you? What mischief are you up to now?" Covey grinned. "Oh, nothing much. Just exploring the jungle and looking for some tasty fruits. Speaking of which, have you ever tried the sweet mangoes that grow on the other side of the river?" Mamba's eyes sparkled with interest. "Mangoes, you say? I've heard of them, but I've never had the chance to try one. I can't leave the river, after all." Covey saw an opportunity for some fun. "Well, I could help you with that," he offered. "I can bring you some of the juiciest mangoes from the other side, but you'd have to take me across the river." Mamba thought for a moment. He didn't trust the clever little monkey, but the temptation of the sweet mangoes was too much to resist. "All right, Covey," Mamba agreed. "Climb onto my back, and I'll take you across. But remember, you must bring me the best mangoes." Covey, always quick to spot an adventure, hopped onto Mamba's broad back, and together they glided through the calm waters of the river. As they reached the middle of the river, however, Mamba's tone suddenly changed. His voice grew darker, and his eyes gleamed with malice. "You know, little monkey," Mamba said slowly, "I haven't eaten in days, and I've heard that monkey hearts are quite delicious." Covey's heart raced. He realized he had been tricked by the crocodile, who had no intention of letting him return safely. But Covey was not just clever, he was also quick-thinking. With a calm voice, Covey said, "Ah, Mamba, if only you had told me earlier. You see, I would gladly offer you my heart, but I left it back in my tree. Monkeys don't carry their hearts with them when they travel far from home. But if you take me back to the tree, I'll fetch it for you, and then you can feast on it." Mamba, who was not as clever as Covey, believed the monkey's tale. "Very well," he said, turning back toward the riverbank. "I'll take you back to your tree, and you can bring me your heart." As soon as they reached the shore, Covey leapt off Mamba's back and scrambled up into the safety of the highest tree. From there, he called down, "You foolish crocodile! How could I possibly leave my heart behind? It's inside me, just like it is for every animal. You tried to trick me, but I outwitted you." Mamba snarled in frustration, realizing he had been outsmarted by the clever little monkey. "You'll regret this, Covey," he hissed, retreating into the river. But Covey simply laughed and swung from branch to branch, his heart full of relief. "Perhaps, Mamba, the next time you make a promise, you should keep it. And remember, trust is not something to be betrayed." From that day on, the animals of the jungle spoke of Covey's cleverness and Mamba's folly. They learned that trust, once broken, is hard to regain, and that cleverness can often save the day, but it's always better to be kind and honest. Moral asterisk: betrayal of trust leads to loss, and those who try to deceive others may find themselves outwitted. True strength lies in honesty and integrity. Asterisk, asterisk. I hope you enjoyed the story.